History of abortion rights in the U.S. Abortion has long been a sensitive and controversial issue in the United States. Its history spans centuries, shaped by evolving laws, medical practices, and social movements. In the early 1800s, abortion wasn't always considered a crime. During this period, abortion was generally legal in the U.S. before quickening, the point at which a pregnant woman could feel the fetus move, typically around 4 to 5 months. Early abortions were often performed using herbal remedies, and it was largely seen as a private matter. This began to change in the mid-1800s as states gradually introduced laws restricting abortion. By 1860, 20 states had passed legislation criminalizing the procedure. The American Medical Association, AMA, founded in 1847, played a critical role in lobbying for more stringent regulations, viewing abortion as not only dangerous but also unethical. By the early 1900s, nearly every state had banned abortion entirely, with only limited exceptions to save a woman's life. This made it incredibly difficult for women to access safe procedures, driving many to seek out dangerous, illegal methods. During this time, the fight for women's reproductive rights began to take shape. But the movement faced significant resistance, and many women continued to suffer the consequences of botched illegal abortions. The 1960s saw a growing feminist movement that challenged traditional gender roles and called for greater control over reproductive rights. A pivotal case emerged from this era, Roe v. Wade. In 1973, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in favor of Jane Roe, a pseudonym for Norma McCorvey, establishing that women had a constitutional right to choose to have an abortion within the first trimester of pregnancy. This landmark decision effectively legalized abortion nationwide, invalidating many state-level restrictions. The ruling was grounded in the right to privacy under the 14th Amendment, setting a precedent that would define abortion law for decades. Following the Roe decision, the country saw increasing polarization on the issue. The pro-choice movement argued for women's autonomy over their own bodies, while the pro-life movement emphasized the rights of the unborn. In the 1980s and 1990s, Republican administrations sought to curtail abortion access, promoting policies that restricted funding for clinics and imposed parental consent laws. Several significant cases continued to shape abortion law. In Planned Parenthood v. Casey, 1992, the Supreme Court reaffirmed Roe but allowed states to impose restrictions as long as they didn't place an undue burden on women seeking abortions. This ruling led to a wave of state-level restrictions, such as mandatory waiting periods and counseling. The 2010s saw states like Texas and Mississippi passing laws designed to severely restrict access. Then, in 2022, the Supreme Court's decision in Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization overturned Roe v. Wade, ending federal protection for abortion rights and allowing states to fully control abortion legislation. Today, the legality of abortion is determined state by state. In some areas, access remains relatively open, while others have implemented near-total bans. The reversal of Roe has sparked a new chapter in the fight for reproductive rights, with ongoing debates over federal and state laws, healthcare access, and women's rights. The history of abortion in the U.S. reflects broader struggles over autonomy, healthcare, and morality. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.